As you begin to rest and allow your breathing to slow naturally, imagine Earth not as a place of noise or urgency, but as a calm, ancient being floating silently through space, turning gently beneath a distant sun. This planet has been alive for more than 4.5 billion years, and yet it has never rushed. Every mountain, every ocean, every forest has formed through patience rather than force. Long before humans ever opened their eyes, rain fell softly for millions of years, filling the first oceans drop by drop, creating the steady rhythm of waves that still soothe minds today. The continents beneath you are not still. Even now they move quietly, drifting only centimeters each year, reshaping the world so slowly that change feels invisible, reminding us that even the greatest transformations do not need urgency. Earth's atmosphere wraps the planet like a protective blanket, filtering harsh radiation, softening the light of the sun and holding warmth close, allowing life to rest safely beneath it. At night, this thin layer of air glows faintly when seen from space, a delicate blue halo surrounding the planet, a silent signal that Earth is alive and breathing. Beneath the surface, minerals shift, water travels unseen, roots extend patiently through soil, and microbial life works constantly without sound or recognition. Rivers do not carve valleys through aggression, but through persistence, flowing gently over stone until even the hardest rock slowly yields. Mountains rise not in moments, but across millions of years, and even then, they eventually return to dust, teaching us that nothing is permanent and nothing needs to hurry. Forests inhale carbon dioxide and exhale oxygen in a quiet exchange that has supported animal life for hundreds of millions of years, an invisible partnership between plants and breath itself. The oxygen you breathe tonight once came from ancient cyanobacteria, tiny organisms that filled the atmosphere long before complex life existed, shaping the future without ever being noticed. Earth's magnetic field hums silently around the planet, deflecting solar winds and cosmic radiation, protecting every sleeping creature below. Even though most will never know it exists, gravity holds you gently against the surface, a constant presence that requires no effort, allowing muscles to release and bodies to rest without fear of drifting away. As night spreads across the planet, lights appear like soft constellations on land, while vast areas remain dark, calm, and untouched, reminding us that silence still dominates Earth's surface. Deserts cool rapidly after sunset, releasing heat back into the sky, while oceans retain warmth, slowly redistributing it around the globe, stabilizing climate through quiet balance. Clouds drift slowly, reshaping themselves without purpose or tension, forming and dissolving as conditions allow. Even storms, powerful as they seem, are simply Earth redistributing energy, restoring equilibrium. In its own time, beneath your feet, layers of rock hold stories older than memory, fossils of creatures that lived, rested, and disappeared long before human thought existed. These layers remind us that life has always come and gone, and yet the planet remains calm, supportive, and endlessly patient. As you lie here now, your body responds instinctively to Earth's rhythms, heart rate slowing, muscles loosening, thoughts softening, because your nervous system evolved within this environment and still recognizes safety in its patterns. Night triggers ancient responses, encouraging rest, repair, and release. The planet itself seems to quiet after sunset, as if inviting every living thing to pause. Earth does not demand productivity, only balance. You are not separate from this system. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, and the water in your cells all once belonged to oceans, stars, and ancient soil. Your body is a temporary arrangement of Earth's materials, gently borrowed for a brief moment in time. As sleep approaches, remember that the planet beneath you has supported life through ice ages, asteroid impacts, volcanic winters, and endless change. And it continues to hold you now with the same calm reliability. There is nothing you need to solve tonight, nothing you need to control. Earth has already taken care of the essentials: air, gravity, shelter, rhythm, leaving you free to rest. If this gentle journey through Earth's living calm is helping your mind unwind, softly consider subscribing to the Well Sleepy channel, where peaceful science stories like this are always waiting to guide you into deeper rest, learning. And as your breathing continues to slow and your thoughts drift further from the day, allow your mind to move gently toward the ocean, the vast living body that covers more than 70% of Earth's surface and holds most of its life in quiet suspension. The ocean is ancient, older than forests, older than animals, older than bones, forming slowly as rain fell upon cooling rock for millions of years. filling the planet's deepest places with calm persistence. Even now, the sea never truly rests, yet it never rushes, rising and falling in endless rhythm guided by the moon's distant pull. Along certain coastlines, when night settles and the world grows quiet, the water itself begins to glow. Bioluminescent plankton, tiny living organisms invisible by day, release soft blue light when disturbed, turning footsteps, waves, and even drifting boats into moving constellations. This glow is not meant to impress, yet it feels magical, reminding us that wonder often appears only when we slow down enough to notice. These plankton glow as a defense, startling predators with sudden light. But in doing so, they paint the shoreline with calm brilliance, transforming darkness into a living dream. Beneath the surface, layers of water grow colder and heavier, sound fading as pressure increases, creating a world where time feels suspended. Sunlight disappears completely in the deep sea, yet life continues, adapting quietly without complaint. Fish with transparent bodies drift slowly to conserve energy, jellyfish pulse gently without urgency, and strange creatures with soft bioluminescent patterns glow faintly like distant stars, communicating, luring, or simply existing in the dark. Some of these animals have never seen light, never known color, yet they live calmly within their environment, perfectly suited to stillness. The ocean regulates Earth's climate with remarkable patience, absorbing heat during the day and releasing it slowly at night, distributing warmth across currents that circle the globe. Without the sea's quiet labor, temperatures would swing violently, making rest impossible for life on land. Coral reefs, though fragile, perform one of the most synchronized events on Earth. Once each year, guided by temperature, daylight, and moonlight, entire reefs release eggs and sperm into the water at the same moment, turning the ocean cloudy with new life under glowing moonlit waves. This event lasts only a few hours, yet it sustains generations of marine life, proving that precision does not require speed, only harmony. Whales travel vast distances through open water, singing long, low songs that can travel hundreds of kilometers. These songs are slow and repetitive, changing gradually over years, and scientists believe they help whales navigate, bond, and remember. The sound of these calls moves through water like a lullaby, and even recordings of ocean waves have been shown to slow human brain activity, guiding the mind into deeper relaxation. Tides rise and fall twice each day without fail, reshaping coastlines grain by grain, teaching that consistency is more powerful than force. Beneath polar ice, the ocean remains liquid and alive, warmed by Earth's internal heat, sheltering creatures in near silence. In the deepest trenches, where pressure would crush submarines, life still exists, moving slowly, feeding gently, adapting perfectly. The ocean accepts everything without judgment. Rivers, storms, sediments, and time itself. It does not hold on, only carries, circulates, and releases. As you imagine floating on calm water, supported without effort, feel your body respond instinctively. Muscles soften, breath deepens, thoughts loosen their grip. Humans evolved near water, and our nervous systems still recognize its presence as safety. The steady rhythm of waves mirrors the rhythm of breath, guiding the body toward rest without instruction. The salt in your blood matches the salinity of ancient seas, a reminder that the ocean lives within you as much as you live beside it. As night deepens across the planet, the sea continues its endless motion, unbothered by deadlines or expectations, holding life gently in its depths. There is nothing you need to do now, nowhere you need to go. If this peaceful journey through Earth's living waters is helping you relax, softly consider subscribing to the Well Sleepy channel, where calm science stories like this continue to flow, guiding you night after night into rest, curiosity, and gentle dreams. Your body settles deeper into rest and the world outside fades into silence. Allow your thoughts to drift toward the quiet intelligence that exists everywhere on Earth, often unnoticed because it does not announce itself. Intelligence on this planet does not always look like speed or complexity. More often, it appears as patience, memory, and balance. In the oceans, octopuses explore their surroundings with slow curiosity, using each arm as both a hand and a sensing organ, tasting and touching the world at the same time. They solve puzzles not through urgency, but through calm exploration, opening jars, navigating mazes, and remembering solutions long after first encountering them. Their intelligence is distributed throughout their bodies, reminding us that thinking does not always live in one place. On land, elephants carry memories across decades, remembering water sources, migration paths, and even the voices of family members long gone. They recognize themselves in mirrors, grieve quietly for the dead, and stand vigil beside bones, touching them gently with their trunks. These moments are not dramatic, only deeply calm, showing awareness expressed through stillness rather than noise. Birds cross entire continents guided by Earth's magnetic field, sensing direction through structures in their eyes and brains that respond to invisible forces. They do not question the journey. They trust the planet itself to guide them. Wolves shape forests without ever intending to, simply by moving through them, hunting selectively, and allowing ecosystems to rebalance around their presence. When wolves return to an area, rivers change course, vegetation regrows, and bird populations recover, all because balance quietly resumes. Dolphins communicate through complex sounds, calling each other by unique signature whistles that function much like names, maintaining social bonds beneath the surface where light fades quickly. Some animals sleep in ways humans never could. Dolphins rest one half of their brain at a time, floating gently while remaining aware enough to surface for air. Birds sleep while gliding, drifting briefly into rest without falling. Even insects pause their activity cycles, conserving energy when conditions are not right. Starfish regenerate lost arms without stress or urgency, slowly rebuilding themselves over months, demonstrating that healing does not need to be fast to be complete. Axolotls regrow limbs, organs, and even parts of their brain without forming scars. Carrying biological secrets, scientists still study carefully, hoping to learn how regeneration might one day help humans heal. Bees perform elegant dances to communicate the location of flowers, translating distance and direction into movement, sharing knowledge without words. Ant colonies operate as collective minds, responding to challenges through simple rules that create complex solutions, building bridges with their own bodies when needed, then dispersing once the task is complete. Even plants display forms of intelligence that unfold quietly over time. Roots sense obstacles and nutrients, changing direction to avoid competition and seek balance. Trees adjust leaf growth based on light availability, remembering past seasons and preparing for future ones. Memory itself is not limited to brains. Certain plants remember stress and respond differently when it returns, adjusting growth and chemistry based on experience. Life on Earth survives not through domination, but through adaptation. Creatures do not waste energy on worry. They respond only to what is present. As you rest now, your own body follows similar ancient patterns. Your nervous system scans for safety, then slowly releases tension when none is needed. Heart rate slows, muscles soften, breath deepens. You are not failing to stay awake. You are succeeding at rest. Intelligence within you shifts from thinking to repairing, from planning to restoring. During sleep, your brain organizes memories, clears waste, and strengthens connections, quietly maintaining balance just as ecosystems do. There is no need to force this process. Like all life on Earth, your body knows what to do when given time and calm. The planet has been practicing these rhythms for billions of years, and you carry them naturally within you. As thoughts come and go, let them pass without attachment, like animals moving through a landscape without leaving scars. If this gentle exploration of Earth's quiet intelligence is helping your mind unwind, softly consider subscribing to the Well Sleepy channel, where calm science stories continue to guide you into rest, understanding, and peaceful sleep, night after night. As the night deepens and your awareness softens, imagine stepping quietly into a forest just after sunset, where the air feels cooler, the light dims gently, and sound seems to dissolve into stillness. Yet beneath this calm surface, an entire world of communication unfolds in silence. Forests are not collections of individual trees, but vast living communities, connected below ground by intricate networks of fungi that weave through soil like delicate threads, linking roots together in what scientists often call the wood wide web. Through these networks, trees share nutrients, water, and chemical signals, supporting one another without competition or awareness of reward. Older, larger trees quietly send carbon to younger saplings struggling in shade, while injured trees receive help from neighbors, as if the forest itself senses imbalance and moves gently to restore it. Plants do not have brains, yet they respond intelligently to their environment, sensing light, gravity, moisture, and even sound. Leaves turn slowly toward the sun throughout the day, tracking its movement with quiet precision, while roots grow downward and outward, navigating obstacles they cannot see by sensing pressure and chemical gradients. Some plants can count the hours of daylight, timing their flowering perfectly with the changing seasons, while others remember periods of stress and respond more efficiently when those conditions return. At night, many plants release subtle chemical compounds into the air, scents that slow heart rate and reduce anxiety in humans who breathe them in, creating the calming effect people often feel while walking through forests. Trees inhale carbon dioxide and exhale oxygen continuously, performing an exchange so gentle it goes unnoticed. Yet this process shapes the very air you breathe as you rest. Ancient trees, some thousands of years old, stand as living witnesses to centuries of storms, droughts, fires, and human history, remaining rooted and patient while everything around them changes. Their growth rings record time itself, each line marking a year of quiet endurance. Moss carpets forest floors with soft green layers, growing slowly in shade and moisture, needing almost nothing to survive, reminding us that life does not require abundance to flourish. Ferns unfurl with ancient patterns unchanged for millions of years, carrying memory through form rather than thought. Forests soften sound, absorbing echoes and creating a deep silence that naturally invites the nervous system to relax. Studies show that time spent among trees lowers stress hormones, reduces blood pressure, and improves sleep. Not because forests demand attention, but because they allow the mind to rest without stimulation. Even fallen trees continue to serve life, decomposing slowly and feeding insects, fungi, and new growth, returning nutrients to the soil with no sense of loss. Nothing in a forest is wasted. Everything is recycled with patience. Birds settle into branches as night arrives, their songs fading into stillness, while nocturnal creatures begin to move softly along the ground, guided by scent and memory rather than sight. Fireflies blink gently among the trees in some regions, communicating with light in slow, deliberate pulses, adding to the forest's quiet rhythm. Underground, soil organisms continue their invisible work, breaking down matter, maintaining structure, and supporting the roots above. Even the forest floor breathes, releasing and absorbing gases in subtle cycles that mirror the breathing of lungs. Humans evolved within these environments and deep within the brain. Forests still signal safety, shelter, and rest. This is why your shoulders drop, your jaw loosens, and your breath deepens when you imagine standing beneath tall trees. The forest asks nothing of you. It does not rush you. It does not evaluate you. It simply exists, allowing you to exist as well. As your thoughts slow like leaves drifting downward, remember that you are part of this ancient system. Your body responding instinctively to patterns older than language. Let the forest hold your attention without effort, guiding you gently towards sleep. And if this peaceful journey through Earth's hidden conversations is helping your mind unwind, softly consider subscribing to the Well Sleepy channel, where calm science stories continue to grow, guiding you night after night into rest, curiosity, and gentle dreams.